into Nigeria on top of this beautiful day, and we welcome you to CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Aniana, and this na Inside Nigeria, and this now where we carry on give you the big victories them inside the news. We will carry some person enter studio to break the stories into pieces for all of us to understand, and at the same time, you said we get the opportunity to weigh into the conversation and the color of your belly through our Facebook, through our YouTube, through other social media platforms, and even through our WhatsApp. But before we're going to talk about the big victories, then, like for instance, example, the recent developments, more updates on the political situation inside Kano will come up later. We will also talk about the Abuja worker strike. We will talk about the coup attempt by soldiers, and the report they don't come out. Plenty yarn is them there on ground. We'll go talk on top of the victory later for the show. But for right now, no go anywhere because we won't quickly drink small water. Come back and give you the front pages of newspapers. Starting the papers this morning, the Punch newspaper, and inside the Punch, presidential panel don't they give suggestions, say made them freeze 1 trillion naira rice imports. For issue of strike inside FCT here, courts go decide today as FCT workers, they ask, say made them come out Wike from minister, they don't want time again. More than 400,000 people now in the hustle to get the 50,000 naira work were available inside police right now. Alafin, SOUN, no go. They were absent as marking day start off 50 years anniversary of Oyo State. And now they say the investigation by the military don't end as a defense headquarters now don't they do moves to drag people the way they feel say they do that coup to court. They say finally, military don't confirm, say yes, there was a plan to overthrow Tinubu government. They can't even they talk say inside the plan, they even do say they want to scatter the security for presidential villa. But the defense headquarters, they wait for Presido to give them go ahead. Let them carry the matter enter military tribunal. Still inside the Punch, they say deadly winter storm. Oh, you go see as the snow cover everywhere. Now in cover United States, and it don't kill 17 people, and it don't make sure say all aeroplane now don't stand ground. They cannot fly at all. For 2027, Ganduje don't give assurance to Yusuf, say he go get the APC ticket after he go join their party. NDLEA don't grab 336 people, destroy 207,000 kilogram worth of cannabis inside Ondo State. Local government power Yigiyaga or Shun APC de para as Adeleke don't change them for Oyetola. You go see all of that and more inside the Punch newspaper. Now, inside the Vanguard, CBN don't upgrade or pay money point orders to national license. For the UK property scandal, AGF, the Attorney General of the country, don't take over the ICPC case against Ozekome. On 2027, Tinubu running mate, APC don't squeeze through away all the church where they spread of say maybe then go replace Shetima. When bulldozers rumbled in Makoko. Now one report where we say the Vanguard do on top the demolition where they go on for Lagos State. For the issue of coup, 16 officers where they involved say they get hand for that plan go face court martial. Now within defense headquarters they yarn be that and say the panel go make sure say they follow due process and go make sure say everything they fair and pure in how they go handle the matter. Ogabuba Marwa don't come out now, say 15 million Nigerians now in they use hard drugs. Governor Yusuf of Kano State say my putting to another party now for the interest of Kano people. Men wey carry gun don't kidnap 26 people for Zamfara communities and so then put fire for shops and burn those shops to ashes. Tension there for community inside Ondo State as men wey carry gun go kidnap proprietress and shoot 3 people. For 13% derivation, that's now money where they go to oil producing states. Federal government now don't they plan coordinates. They don't they plan where and where then go set up for some new disputed oil fields. Then Deleke of Osun State don't come out now say e not pure, e not the democratic, e not the legit for them to extend the tenure of Osun local government. Them waiting that they talk about there, you need to enter Vanguard to touch light arm. And finally for there, now the little sports story for the front page of Vanguard, Super Eagles, NSC don't confirm, say that they do talks with Chelle to extend in contract. Enter for the Vanguard newspaper, you go see all of that story and plenty others then. Now, inside the Guardian, Defense Headquarters, go court martial all the officers where they say they get hand for the coup plan. No let 2027 politics to rubbish governance. Now, it insists like the one National Assembly be that for inside the Guardian newspapers. And for matter of tax laws, NEVGARD don't they ask for torchlightment and punishment over accusation of say then go do extra touches inside the tax law. People of Nigeria now say they hang small thing before it burst for them as rents don't increase above the money where they make every year in major cities. Then the throwaway of oil don't the worst more for Ogoni land 1 month after Obuga government involved into that matter. Adeleke don't order APC officials to carry themselves come out from local government secretariats. Then APC, they tighten their strong hand as they don't get Yusuf, Muftwang, Atiku Pikin among them for all the changes then whether they do. Marwasti insists, say 15 million Nigerians now in they use illegal drugs them. And finally, Soludo of Anambra State Odas, say make them do 1 week close down of Onitsha main market on top sit at home order. You go see all of that story and plenty others inside the Guardian newspaper of this morning. Now the Daily Trust. Inside the Daily Trust, National Assembly resuming work. They say tax laws, electoral acts, and then go be the main things where they go put eye inside. Everywhere for FCT don't quench as a worker strike don't enter day 6. On 2027, Ganduje, Barau, say na so they don't close ranks. They don't begin to stand for the back of Kano governor after he port to come join them. And still inside the Daily Trust newspaper, on top the coup attempt, the officers where then try to overthrow government go face death penalty. Osun State Governor don't they demand may they release 130 billion naira state local government funds them. Federal government go spend 30 billion naira on solar grid and inverters them. Bandits don't kidnap 23 people for Zamfara. All of that today for inside the Daily Trust newspaper. Now the Daily Sun say Osun local governments, the extension of their tenure, they illegal in democracy. Now, waiting Governor Adeleke, they tell APC be that, and they accuse before Governor Oyetola say they use police to take over the local council secretariats then inside Osun State. Military don't open up on top the plan to overthrow Tinubu government and say the officers where they look say guilty of cases to answer, they will drag them before the right military judicial panels. Now, within Defense Headquarters, Yan be that. And say very soon, the court martial of the 16 officers where they put detention on this matter go start soon. Soludo shut down Onitsha main market for 7 days over sit at home as Anambra don't close 54 health facilities over quack practitioners them. For matter of strike, FCTA workers, that they push them, say may they continue to stand together for this strike as union. Don't they happy for how supporters to turn out to plenty inside court. Custom don't overpass their 2025 revenue target by 697 billion naira as they make 7.28 trillion naira. Hearing inside the final forfeiture case of UK property linked to Usaini Ozekome being no go ahead as an AGF don't take over Ozekome trial. All of that they inside the Daily Sun newspaper. Now the Nation come out now say the one when NAFDAC ban all this sachet hard drinks, say it go affect local investments. Military don't set up court-martial suspects on top. Don't set to court-martial suspects on top accusation of coup. AGF take over Ozekome forgery case from ICPC. No plan to replace Shetima as Tinubu running mate. Now APC yanda one. The case of the Izani for corruption inside UK say the thing no go smooth. They don't also stop him for now. Presido don't land for inside Turkey. Kano still the shake with the potting of governors and lawmakers to APC. Barau they happy by the movement into the party. Kwankwaso Pikin don't also resign, come out from work inside Kano cabinet. People where they make money, where they make small money, that's low income earners, don't get their January salary with the implementation of the tax laws showing on how much they get. All of that now inside the Nation newspaper. Now you go for enjoy them. The Nigerian Tribune can come out now to say the Osun local government areas tenure elongation they illegal inside democracy. Now waiting Adeleke they tell APC, and they still also they accuse Oyetola say they use police to take over the council secretariat, even though APC don't react and deny all of that accusation. With Kano governor going to join APC now, the ruling party, they control 29 states, 36 assembly members, 44 local government chairmans. Now follow Abba Yusuf to join APC. Shetima go welcome Muftwang into the APC today. The big story for front of Nigerian Tribune on top accusation of coup. Military go court-martial 16 officers then. Soludo shut down on the main market for 1 week over sit at home. Accusation of fraud, AGF don't take over Ozekome case from ICPC. Men wey carry gun kidnap a school proprietress for Ondo plus 3 daughters plan to drop Shetima as Tinubu running mate. Enter the Nigerian Tribune, you go see all of that story and more. Rounding up the pages of newspapers this morning, now the Punch Sports Extra. Inside the Punch Sports Extra, Sunderland Forest don the eye Dele Bashiru. Simba they open for Nwabali talks. Awoni really won't stay for EPL. Fulham goal make Chukwueze to be happy and the Twale for Silva. Boniface don't return to Leverkusen. Arsenal ready 100 million euros Alvarez bid. For Australian Open, Djokovic go play Musetti. Kean Neville against Carrick permanent job. Bassi Papa now don't they beg Bassi, say I beg, talk to me, I'm dying in silence. Arroyo, new Barcelona captain. McTominay, they physically drained. Enekwechi win Orlen Cup in the first game for the season. Ajagba go headline Valentine's Day bout inside USA as Juventus they plan double Zexi Chiesa soup. But you're going to need to enter inside the Punch Sports Extra to use your eye, use your ear, use your mind, and understand all of the story way they did. And this now where we go wrap up the front pages of newspapers for this morning. But try and get, even if now one copy of the papers, get it for yourself, know it for yourself, make your own for no loss. And join us again tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition of the front pages of newspapers. But right now, the big stories, them now they come up next for the program. No go anywhere. Welcome back. Inside Nigeria is still on top. So for CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name now Princess Aniana, and I hope say you will like us, they follow us, they share most of our reports them, and also drop your contributions and your comments for inside the comment section of our Facebook, our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, our X, all at CHRICED Radio TV. You also film it us on top of our website, www.chricedradiotv.com. We're still there on WhatsApp, 0906 891 8345. Yes, so 0906 891 8345. Maybe the WhatsApp number where you feel help us relate. Now, coming back inside the studio, make we bring you some updates for what they happened for Kano. As the person we come out for chair last as a national chairman of All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, don't give assurance to the Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf. Say, make it just a quickly, make it calm down. Say in 2027, governorship election for Kano State, victory sure for him, and say himself stand Jim to support Abba Kabir for his second term bid after AKY moved from the New Nigeria People's Party NNPP back to the APC. Waiting you get to talk about waiting Ganduje talk. Plus even saying that he know Abba as a progressive governor. Say he dey see the workings where Abba they work. Everybody can see it in waiting they talk. They can see it in waiting they do. Abba is a progressive.
Good morning, Princess.
Oh, Kola. Kola Ole, I'm so sorry. Kola Ole on money. I be my guest. Good morning.
Good morning. Well done. How do? Yeah, the thing is pure politics now with the witness right now, and we get more of that drama for front. We talk say about the work, now politics. If we talk say yesterday, we talk say they know the work, now politics. From day one, go remember say the likes of Ganduje and his people be done they call Abba, say may come join them. So no be something where they knew. They just need to lay foundation well so that the journey go dey smooth politically, unquote. Now the reason why they delay until this moment. But from day one, Ganduje people don't already know, say it go hard them to easily win Kano State without the influence of the structure we then get. It's more of political hijack as we speak right now. You've been tough for headlines, say APC don't get about all 39 states now, 29 out of 36. Yes. Meaning say now other political parties share the remaining 7 states. So if you check it, we don't get plenty political hijack almost everywhere. And Kano is the fresh state now inside this smoke. So whatever they are claiming right now, I'm sure Nigerians don't already get used to this statement. When they belong to you, commendation. When they against you, condemnation. And you go see the popular statement where they talk, say, okay, the moment where you join APC, all your sins are forgiven. Thing will happen to Abba now be say many people who don't they dream, say, okay, they won't become governor, the likes of Barau Jubril, say, then they contest. All of them don't agree now, say, Naim then go give that particular ticket. So it means say more of consensus now then go do for round for APC. Drama still there for front a bit. As you speak right now, many commissioners don't they withdraw. Before I enter studio now, I think Board of Pilgrim Welfare Board, the chairman of the board, he don't resign. So many of those people where they resign, say they belong to Konkosia group. And now where Ganduje factor don't already show face, and you now see them dining together last night. I mean Ganduje and that of Governor Abba, say serious political fight don't set in. And governor talk say now he getting total freedom. They on top of say okay, then they dictate things for him again. So with that one, it be like say the same message back to informal Oga, because as we speak now, Konkoso don't become formal Oga to Governor Abba. So if you check some of these things, another drama we see there for front, we say, Kano people been get impression, say we get federal government emir, and we get state government emir for Kano State. And from the body language of how it take happen, now Konkoso now bring the emir on board. for the first time before Ganduje come out from that particular seat. Now they came back, they say, we are bringing this guy back. They brought him back with the interest of Konkoso. He was brought back to that particular throne. Now where the interest don't they divided, and Konkoso is still appear to be on the side of Emir Sanusi. Ganduje still want Aminu to be the Emir of Kano. So where would the interest of the government shift to as we speak right now? We get two emirs for Kano until when federal government decide who will be the emir. Sorry, not federal government, Supreme Court rather, because the matter is before the Supreme Court as we speak right now. So in the aspect of making peace to reign in Kano State, are we maintaining Sanusi or we are going for Aminu, who are more of cousin family members, but politics don't divide them into two, and the same politics don't show face again now, even looking more stronger. So what will be the fate of these two emirs as we speak right now? Again, if they talk, okay, now the governor using power to comot emir before, based on the influence of the current the Konkoso, now that I don't go back to Ganduje's side, how the situation will be for the traditional rulers in Kano State. That one there for one side. Then the supporters of both sides, Ganduje supporters plus and Governor Abba supporters, then go unite now against Kokosia supporters. All these battles there for front. The reason why I talk say drama still full everywhere for Kano State. Again, Konkoso been come out yesterday to say now we won't teach them politics. Now 2027 go determine who grand. When you check all these things, it go definitely get enter one particular person hand. But in the course of making it to happen, supporters, I just hope say they go really understand the game and they will trade with caution in the course of implementing whatever their organs they push them to go do.
But now they talk with the most people now still they accuse this sitting government say that they try bait like you get things what they use to get most of this opposition into them. Do you think there is a truth inside that talk? So not be just willingness of I just want to now they make most of these people they move to the ruling party.
The truth of the matter is that all the people where they move now adults now them be. They should be able to differentiate between their left and right. They should be able to, on their own, regardless of whatever factor that is pushing them to say, okay, now wait here I want be this, now wait here I don't want be this. If they engage a new principle where they guide their lifestyle, their operation, their political ideology, everything. But in the case of stomach infrastructure, then go need to do calculation of where they want go, where they don't want go. Is this move good for democratic system of government? The answer is no. We don't discuss that before now. Waiting law, I always like to check waiting law when they talk about them if they want to do this kind of movement. The law we talk say the moment you are moving, you need to go in peace without the mandate of the political party. That same law again say the only condition you feel escape that kind of move now when the party where you they come out from get internal crisis. And they always tell you, say, even if that crisis no day, where politicians won't move, the first thing they go need to first do is to create that crisis. But obviously, if you want to check the trajectory of this NNPP stuff, you go know say Abba no even be the one to create the crisis, but he leveraged on the crisis to buttress his movement right now because we know say NNPP they divided. Unfortunately, it get as it be because it no dey democratic. It means say regardless of how you struggle to win, how people love your party, how people love your ideology, the dream where they get about your candidacy. One day like that, you could just decide to say, okay, I don't do normal consultation. And all this consultation, unfortunately, don't be all those mama and papa where go vote that day, where waste their energy, where even stay there, where they go tell you, politicians go tell you, say, make sure say you defend your vote. Oh. They know they remember these guys when they won't make this decision. Now, still their political network, they go talk, say they don't do consultation and they won't decide to move this time around. Unfortunately, For backyard now APC, they collect mandate of all these political parties from their hand. Through the backyard, will no make sense, it no dey democratic at all, because no be the people's wish. The people's wish, they claim they got tired of Ganduje's government in Kano State for 8 years. The second 8 years, the second 4 years when we do same, it was so dramatic, it was chaotic, with injuries here and there. At a point, they even claim it was deadly. I think in Dogwa, said plenty people been died that time, before they eventually got this mandate back from Ganduje government. The same government now, the same people now, when you now talk, say now no want to see their face again, now the same people will want to coordinate the affairs of the state in the next 1.5 years, with a condition of say they will stand a chance of extending the stay till next 4 years. It get as it be no dey democratic.
But do you think, say, with this party where Abba ports now, even if you talk, at least most of people, the way you talk to, you seem to be person with them love where for inside the state. You think, say, this in jumping from NNPP to APC could actually affect in standing with the people? Given that he say, just like you said, and he also still mentioned, say they are like they do isolation. They say no go good for a state like this to no tap into, you know, the government at the federal level. Say with this one now, small things go come for them, they carry them along the more. But do you think, say, this thing will affect them with the people?
In an ideal situation, that point of say that I want to attract federal government project or whatever, now on a political justification. Because if you are in an ideal situation, things supposed to work naturally. Federal government supposed to reason federal government project naturally in Kano State. For instance, a state where we even need more votes. So it shouldn't be like, okay, because with the opposition are the reason why we know they get plenty things and what have you. So make we leave that one apart, because even before we even leave, I remember that time they know they for the side of Jonathan now, but Jonathan they do many projects.
Because
that time.
Even the time where I think Enugu State Governor also go join APC, he also makes similar statements.
Yes.
Say now, government
not just political justification. The truth of the matter is that the people don't want that party, now the reason why they vote you. So why will you just sacrifice their mandate in just a single day action and you claim, say, because you want to attract federal government project? Why you not use that one as campaign against yourself? Say, okay, may una no vote for me, because this party where at the one contest under, you know, align with the party where won't win for federal government. So based on that, so are you now telling us now that, okay, people should now be conscious of, okay, the moment your party is not aligned with the federal government party, you may be in trouble, because one day your governor will just carry the mandate and go and give it to them in the name of attracting federal government project. That one is not a deal. But if you now check the so-called political structure where they always claim in Kano State right now, most of the who in politics in Kano, apart from Konkoso factor now, many of them don't drive themselves enter APC. And many of them will want to go and prove their worth in their respective locations. That is politics for you. And now the so-called political structure where they always call me that, then go and make them defend themselves to ensure, say, okay, that APC win in their respective location. In this context now, it now depends on how they want to manipulate their people, or how their people go won't choose otherwise to say, no, I know they do again. Money politics will come to play. Historically, the antecedent of Konkoso, now person will like to spend money loud for people to follow him. The answer is no. The people where they follow him genuinely, would they sacrifice APC money and influence and try to take a risk of following Konkoso and his maybe potential candidate in future without money? I doubt. The kind of people when they feel penetrate, say, okay, oh, religious wise, if money no go work, can we penetrate through the religion? Do Konkoso still have influence on top of those people as you speak right now, where they never use money buy them to their side? I also doubt again. So money politics will have a great influence in what waiting go happen for Kano. Religion go get a great interest. The only thing we cannot be looking for now is that will Konkoso maintain NNPP or him too is also wishing to port to another political party. If he's porting, which political party in one port to right now, we go make am really get that influence, because from the look of things now, e go add am to say wan join APC again. Be like say they don almost scatter almost everything for am, but him don promise say na 2027 dem go see pure politics. ADC may take advantage of this, but him going to ADC too, if they are not giving him any juicy position too, e be like say e no hold water, he may not be able to stay there. So the influence is there, his political structure is still there. They can't in one day just outplay or downplay it, but it now depends on the next decision we wan make right now, because from the look of things now, I no think say NNPP still dey juicy for am in a situation whereby even e still dey struggle to even take ownership of the party, because the founding father bin dey claim say he can't be the leader of the party and hijack almost everything from them.
Okay, finally, on top of this particular matter, the deputy governor of Kano State, wetin go come happen to am? Yesterday, I still talk am, e dey store. Today, now they still say he still dey drop notice, say he no follow the governor go anywhere. What happens to him? Will they continue working, or are they impeaching? Because I been hear some kind, I been read some church say, be like say even the lawmakers now don't they think how they want to sit down to start impeachment proceedings against him?
Yes, na political move. Unfortunately, the same fate wey Afeez Abubakar bin get under Ganduje that time, if he show face, you understand. The moment wey Ganduje and Konkoso don dey get issues, Afeez Abubakar thought say he won't follow Konkoso, you understand, and eventually he left. They did not allow him to return. So if that na the case too, we are seeing something similar coming to before the deputy governor as we speak right now, because like we've been talking yesterday, Governor Abba don already get almost 36 out of 40 lawmakers to his side. They can choose to say they want to impeach him. Their normal court with the gross misconduct, whatever the case it is, and stuff like that. He will still need to go to court. Eventually, court go to say the way then take remove and they unlawful. But the truth of the matter is that before he can be able to win that case in court, just like in the case study of that of Kogi State, they don't already do their worst. Then go to say make them go pay all in the entitlement and what have you. But political wise, they for don't bury and politically before all these things come on board. So now tight situation now dey right now. The same thing will happen for Edo State, where we say then carry deputy governor's office, go carry and go one particular isolated place where they don't even tell the surroundings of the office. Eventually, before they thought, okay, it may just stay there. They know they join out with anything where they happen. So if they are not even impeaching him immediately, from now, because of the political movement right now, it will be completely sidelined from any of their activities. It will be completely sidelined until when into go they do in trial, because for instance since then till now we know they hear anything of Afeez Abubakar again. At a point he went back to his university, when go no go again. So maybe he can learn from the former deputy governor to say, okay, I want to follow Abba, and if he choose not to follow Abba, from his body language it means okay, at least he believes in Konkosia ideology and he want to really follow it. That is loyalty, political loyalty we will be they talk about. Not everybody go definitely go, and not everybody go remain. You need to do your plus and minus for you, because truly him too na grassroots politician, no be today, into an experienced politician. Yeah, so for him to be saying okay, he no follow, maybe to get your political calculation for front, where be one use against the government. But let's just wait and see. Now, one of those dramas where we'll be talking, say, is it there for front with that?
Okay, make we dey wait, they see, because a lot really they happen for Kano. Konkoso Pikin don't resign, come up from Abba cabinet. Other commissioners don't resign, and from waiting collar talk, even the organ of their pilgrim welfare. But in short, a lot of resignation they go on now for Abba cabinet all, and waiting most of them they talk and say then they loyal to the Kwankwa Sia movement, and I make them they resign. But we will continue to wait and see and bring you updates of how matters they go down. Now, make we come to the defense headquarters matter. Yesterday to bust out. Yesterday the Monday say they don't finally do investigation into overthrow this President Bola Tinubu government Though defense headquarters has been come out that time, deny them, come talk say na misconduct and some type of noise, na they make, na they put their detention, then they can't do that rejig, where they quickly change service chiefs and everything. Now, then there was now that talk say, then detain those 16 soldiers. We even mentioned, they say no family, don't come out, come say my person dead there. We don't even know what's going on with them. Now, defense headquarters don't come out, confirm, say actually, there was a plan to overthrow the government that time. So they don't do their report, they don't send on to the appropriate superior authorities, they wait for feedback from both president and their organs then, but say those ones involved, they will take them to court martial. What do you get to tell on this?
Yeah, the reason why they defend them that time, or maybe deny now, probably because they no one made the matter detention they too much for the country, even though the Tory don't already bust them, and at least they are confirming it right now. It is unfortunate that they're supposed to let Nigerians know what really transpired then, but they have their own official reason for not confirming that true the matter being happened that time. And the move where they be make, like we've been talking when the matter was that time, say it appeared to be like, okay, many people are already tired of the democratic system of government. And at that point, some people, they thought, so how come they know they so successful about this move? Many, some people are agitating for it. I may not blame some of them because they feel like, oh, they are not seeing the evidence of democracy. More taxes, more policies that are inimical to the public. And again, some of the government responsibilities, in fact, most of the government responsibilities, now you go see they do them. So all these factors make most things tire for Nigeria, where they feel like, okay, maybe if they get something else, maybe it can be good for them, even though many people don't already talk, say the democratic system of government still better past the military system of government. But now the situation where we find ourselves with that. Unfortunately, again, the people who then talk, say, then embark on this failed coup attack now, again, waiting law don't already talk about time. If you get that kind of move against the state, if you did successful, you become the #1 citizen and you are in charge. But if the reverse not the case, the law don't already talk waiting go happen to most of them if they find them guilty. Maybe out of these 16 now, by the time they do their torchlightment, they may say, okay, maybe they're exonerating 4 or they less their this thing, but you get waiting law, they talk, say, okay, now maybe they execute them. Now the waiting law be they talk about. And it is what it is. That's the risk of the move where they be make, because law will definitely take its course. Unfortunately, again, we be not to talk about condemned criminals, whether they always get attention to kill them and here and that. I will know again whether somebody go ready to sign death warrant of this kind of move if they find them wanting and guilty on top of this accusation.
Okay, but if we see the talk say them find them wanting and guilty, so since October to now, what have they been doing? This report now will then bring out now. If they are still saying they will take them to court martial, they will do trial. So what can they do between October and now? We'll bring this report where they talk, say those ones indicted, like say they don't already get evidence, say some actually involved in this matter. So what else is remaining?
If they get evidence, it's a sensitive matter anyway. It's not something they can just treat sharp and anyhow like that. Now matter we get to do with a human life. You understand? Now matter we get to do with the entire country and military versus democratic system of government and that of the presidency and Oga Presido himself. So now we then talk say the report don't reach inside. 3 months is not too bad for them to say they want to do thorough torchlightment so that at least innocent person no go get involved in this kind of indictment. So thereafter, let us see whether the presidency get liver and these kind of things. When somebody is making move against your government, you know what it means. The president can even take the matter personal. Say, oh, so you don't like my face, you don't like where I come from, you don't like the way they take care of Nigerians, the way all Nigerians are smiling, that they are enjoying this open government. Don't let me just be not this one. You understand? Matter, yes. So he may take it personal, and I'm very sure that he will not just want to handle this kind of assignment like every other assignment.
But still on top of the matter now, from the report now where the Punch newspaper do, there's a security and military sources don't talk say these people will try this coup that they successfully access presidential villa for Abuja, say they ever identify some of them as serving military officers, say they were able to do detailed surveillance. They assess security installations, identify the weak areas in the villa defense before they discover this plan. Now, a presidential villa security source tell the Punch, say they infiltrate the villa, perfected plans to carry out the act, and say they even don't trace some of the breach to Julius Berger, the company will construct and maintain villa. Now that they look, say, even some of those staff members were compromised. We even give the information of the sensitive areas for the presidential building, they give this people then we plan this plan of coup and everything you get. So what do you get to talk about this? Say these people identify vulnerability, weak places. They spoke with Julius Berger people. All of those reports. Is this still a cause for concern?
Yeah, we appreciate our intelligence in this regard, and this is the area of strength that I want us to capitalize when we're talking about insecurity. All these things we then gather right now, it still means say our intelligence strong. Now make them discover them. And again, people will then talk, say they compromise. I'm sure they can't be disclosing the essence or the reason why they do this torchlightment to those people. To them, they may see it as normal, even though their job condition of work for them already describe waiting they need to disclose, waiting they don't need to disclose here and that. For people where they're desperate to take over too, they will go extra length to make sure say and then get all the details where they need. So for this discovery to happen like this, it's still part of the intelligence, the strong intelligence where we get, and I make them to do the discovery. If to say they no discover them, all these things, nobody will even know anything about them. But because the moment military take over, they will not disclose all their details, how they go about them, how many months it take them. That one is none of their business. They are now in charge and they are ruling the country. Because in other neighboring countries where this thing be happen, now nobody is telling us how they want to enter government house, who are the people where they meet, or many information where they get from those people. It's none of anybody's business. It's still part of the risk where they take. And to some people where they divulge that kind of information, it's still part of the corruption where many public officials do. They always get involved in it, probably because there's monetary and reward in making that information possible to them and what have you. But for the fact that say they no succeed, it means say strong intelligence counter all the move where they make.
But one pro-democracy group, we call themselves Concerned Pro-Democratic Activists of Nigeria, don't they beg President Bola Tinubu to consider to release those officers with the detention, saying their health situation is getting bad, and also they don't keep them for a long time. They still mention the fact of say they could not even have access, to their family people. They were seriously falling ill since that October. Say, no be say waiting them do good though. Say no waiting them do good, but I beg make Oga Presido, tamper justice with mercy, handle the matter with fairness, give them proper medical care, and say make a beg federal government release them if truly no case against them.
Anybody can beg, anybody can appeal, anybody can write a statement in this regard. It still depends on waiting with the position of the president himself. Don't forget, different from, okay, this person offend me, I beg, Oga. I know, say you get capacity to forgive him. Help me forgive him. Now me offend, help me forgive him. But when you are now begging the person who they want to take over in government to release people who want to take over in government, and this move sometimes could be deadly. They can't just take it freely like that. It could lead to many people dying in the course of that. They may have to kill their colleagues, soldiers at the presidential villa, or many even civilians, before they can be able to take over power. So if they make that deadly move, where we say to say they got to the point of say they want strike, they don't care anybody, firing squad anybody in sight to achieve that particular aim. And law of the country don't already talk waiting go happen to those kind of people. This kind of beg now, anybody can. We are in democracy, you understand? Anybody can easily beg. But if now under military won't do this begging self, then go need to go and touchlight the organization to say, okay, maybe now together, all of them get mind to want to take over my government. It could also, there may be implications on it. So they can choose to write a statement. It now depends on waiting Oga Presido himself. Because this time around, he go add anybody who even they close to him to beg these people on their behalf, because now government, now they want overturn. So it no easy like that.
But with this development now, it shows say it no go easy, say it no easy to try coup for inside Nigeria right now.
It depends on who are the people where they in charge, where they try them. Many people they talk, okay, many of the big guys we're supposed to do and successfully what they are benefiting from the democratic system itself, not even give them that kind of attention. You understand? I mean the big guy. And for you to now say, okay, maybe you're a younger officer and you want to do this kind of things, you know what it means. If you are not carrying your gas along, or if your guys don't even be interested, they are already being fed well and they are okay with the situation right now. So it's not easy getting that mind. And as per something where no be only you get interest. And what used to cause most of these failed coup be say you can't do it alone. You need to get like-minded people involved. And in the course of doing that, some of them, or a few number of them, may just pretend to align with waiting on the plan, and then go for back, go expose you. Now, waiting they call this kind of failed attempt where then they make with that.
All right, so thank you so much, Kolawole. So you don't hear right now, the defense headquarters don't do their own report on top of the situation. They don't submit them to Presido. They don't submit to their own superior authorities, and they wait for feedback on top of the matter to know what's in the way forward on those officers where they don't look say they're involved inside that plan to change government by force. As we said, they get the updates, we will carry and can give you. Now, moving on to the situation of workers inside Abuja. We've been come here last week to talk about the Joint Unions Action Congress, JUAC, where shuts down work, say that they go on strike, when their Madam President, Rifkatu, now come out to come talk about their matter, what that they go through, how they do, they know they do promotion, that they extend work, then do exam, they get glitches, they still use them, and plenty other matters then. How the minister side come out the next day to say those people are not being reasonable. They use by Bele, they do this strike. So they actually don't give them 10 out of 14, and they're also working on the remaining 4. And then those ones come out say, no, you know, talk where. Then the FCT minister can't carry them go National Industrial Court, where the case supposed to come up yesterday. But right now, yesterday now will be Monday. There's not be small drama, not be small tension for the FCT minister office where they Gariki side. As the workers, when they do strike, they block the gate to use enter the FCT secretariat. And when they hear say Minister Wike won't run, use back, you can see the way they run, they pursue them and everything will go on. You know, that video really spread everywhere on top of that one. And as they go like this, the joint body of teachers don't join the strike. The joint body of local government employees don't join the strike. They even say places like AGs, different agencies, water board. In short, right now, Abuja practically day on shut down on top this matter. The National Industrial Court tell them say they come back today to get a ruling on top the case where they start yesterday. What do you get talk about the development in the strike matter for inside FCT?
Yeah, the workers get right to go on strike and to protest as they may do. The management and ministers, people in things say they are right, they justifiable because they don't already do some certain things and then enter court. I think in all this, it is better they solve the case amicably. The minister, to be fair to him, he has always been engaging these people. I remember when they go on strike, I mean teachers now for almost 4 months, he sat with them like 2 or 3 occasions. Eventually, they settled the matter. I think that approach being better past, say, I won't enter court. If you go enter court, if you get some order to say, okay, make them stop, compelling them to stop strike here and there. Now you want somebody to work for you with free mind to do his job diligently. These people say they get pending demands. You tell us, say, you have met the demands 100%. But you feel like, okay, even though I never meet them, may una go dey work. You carry court one impose on them, say by fire by force, may una go dey work. E no dey fair to them because they are not asking for wetin they no deserve. Maybe under their condition of work, under the rules of engagement, when you give them employment letter, you don't already write and black and white how they deserve so things where they may dey request for. So it's now left for you to do your own part of the bargain. It is when you don't see them at work, when you have already paid them salary allowance, promotion allowance, everything where they be dey agitate for, now you get right to say, okay, court should stop them from going on strike. You have not been able to tell Nigerians that all their conditions have been met. You didn't tell us. You say no. You have done part of it. If it is remaining one, they have right to strike and they have right to protest. But if you have been able to do everything, you see them on the street, you now get that moral justification to say, I won't compel them to go back to work. But you on your own, you confirm it. Even though they claim, say, the demands is even over 20. But your spokesperson be confirm and say, out of 10, out of 14, una do 10. Meaning therefore, give them right to protest. Still give them right to go on strike. So you do your part of it. Do everything. Don't say na politics, na bad belle. Do everything where you supposed to do. It is shameful saying that you don't do something for these people, they are demanding for it. Now you again still carry the matter enter court, say, make them tell them, make them go back to work.
But also the talk by the side of the minister, we say the Joint Union Action Committee, JUAC, say no be legit union. According by waiting the lawyer of the minister side, the way carried matter, say this joint body is not legit. In their word, they say these people wake up for this strike now, illegal body. Say they're not registered under Trade Union Act, and because of that, they cannot call a strike. So the strike no legit. Say now waiting then they argue before the courts be that.
So I'm saying a single person among the people where they push for this strike, they are not under government payroll.
Come on.
If they're under government payroll, you must not hide under any union to call for strike. We can decide there now to say, okay, we no do work again. Each organization can say, okay, we no dey agree again. Or it takes only one person to start. If others agree to follow, say true, we agree with you, we want to follow, then we are talking. Only when you are telling me, say, okay, this person, when they push for this strike, now for state government worker from Lagos State, or maybe from Port Harcourt, that is when you now say, okay, they no get right. Are they your workers, whether the union or not? The answer is yes. Do they have capacity to mobilize their people? Must they be under union before they go on strike? If you are not paying me my salary, I can choose to say I'm protesting. I know they can't work today. If you ask me why I no come work, you no pay me salary, oga. That is the point. So whether they are registered, whether they are trade union that are registered or not, anybody can mobilize for strike under democratic system of government. I can choose to rise up to say, okay, I beg, let us agree, say we know they come tomorrow, because this thing we have been demanding for years and nobody answers us. It must not be under trade union or not to have the capacity. If you can tell us that, okay, these people, they are working under private sector and they are mobilizing for strike, they are not our workers, that one is another bargain. But these people are your workers. You only claim that they don't register the organization, the reason why they're not supposed to come for strike. Waiting be the main issue where would they talk here. Then get issues where they ask you for, you know, do it for them, and all of them are workers. So whether they register or not, address their issues, forget about these excuses here and there. To me, they are flimsy.
So we're waiting the next now between them, because
we have to wait for court.
Because if you see waiting the lawyer even talk, when you mentioned the issue of them sitting down to talk, he say this union don't already write 11 correspondences. They don't write like 11 letters to the minister. They talk waiting, they prepare them, ask for mediation. So they ask them, they consider, make them talk. Say they even feel say they're supposed to refer the matter for other ways of settling. But look at what he said. This time when Wike they waste for court to try intimidate workers, is it not enough to talk to them? If they go by this, if you like say they never even tried to sit down, all this how they don't do this strike, maybe our minister never even called them to sit down and hear from them. Because as this one now they go now, it don't they affect other sectors. The reporters now where it cover story, they say they go schools in the 6 FCT councils them. schools are shut.
Yes, it has happened before. You remember the last year too.
Yes.
They have to cut
But
a
this
term
one
for
is
them.
in solidarity. In short, the parent teachers chairman, they ask, they hope say this thing no go take because already their students are even at a disadvantage.
The solidarity we are talking about, them to get their plenty demands where they never meet. Even schools. When they even start that time for that one where they no join, I've been follow some of them talk where they no they happy. Say even schools no follow. So it's not like say okay they are okay on their own, they just can't join. Them to get their own pending demands where they never meet. And in as much say them too they under area councils. It no bad if them to join. Even though it no make sense say we dey cut our academic calendars of our students in schools as we speak right now. It don't make any sense. But these people, they have their demands. Meet the demands. Don't be having the excuse of say, okay, now because of say the union no they register. Now your workers, all of them be. And you agree, say, you get demands where then they do, where then they ask for, will never do for them. And if they are writing letters to you, you are not responding to it. The best way is to engage them. They should learn from ASU. At a point, federal government tells saying, we can impose no work, no pay. They did that, but eventually they still can't pay the money back to these guys. Because if you achieve that, at that moment, the subsequent strike, when they want to embark upon, they will still add it to their demand. Say, now they owe us also amount of naira, we will not pay. So they should learn from this that they can't use by force to do. You can't sack all of them in a day. The only condition where you even get moral justification to say you want to sack them is the fact that, okay, maybe all the demands were then there, and you expect them to come and do their own 100%. It don't make sense. Some of them are now selecting how many days they go come to work because they can't afford transportation. Some, they even go work, they sleep for office, they come back on weekend before they can reunite with their family. And all these sacrifices, you are still owing them. Now you still carry the matter, get mind to carry a mental court. Say, make us stop them from embarking on strike. It no dey fair to the workers.
Now the call for Wike sack, both the workers don't carry placard, the para, say Wike must go. Even one join body we call themselves People's Alliance for Indigenous Rights pair. Also they call for the sack of Wike, say governance, not the work inside capital territory.
The sacking of Wike, they can agitate, they can call for it. Many times they don't call for sacking or maybe resignation of Oga Presido himself. But no matter how then they do the shouting, now Oga Presido get the discretion and get the power and prerogative to say, okay, I want Wike to stay or I want to sack Wike. So it's part of say, okay, Bele they pay me, things no they go smoothly, I want this person to go. It is democratic. So now part of the beauty of democracy be that. But it don't mean say the person where I am will get mine to fire him if nothing has joined them, or maybe no see the reason for him to be fired, because they can make that agitation, but no mean say na final say for Oga Presido. Now he employ him. If he's okay with waiting Wike be they do, he go keep and carry go. If you know they okay, maybe if this protest continues like that and you disturb almost everybody, go attract presidency attention, they may now call them to say what is going on in Abuja. Can we calm the situation? Can we reduce the tension? Maybe at that point, they will get the attention of the presidency and they will be able to solve the matter amicably. But this court, where they want to enter them, to me, is not a final way or the best way of solving the problem.
Okay, so to call her, they carry the matter to court, not be the best way to settle the problem. But we go to wait to get update later when the National Industrial Court will sit to give ruling. Now, callers, we are closing the show. Dangote Petroleum Refinery don't announce a 100 naira increase inside the price of petroleum. Instead of that 739, where the affiliate station MRS they say now 839 now. Now, according to them, now to come out from that reduction where they reduced during festive season. So that 739 was for festive season to make things easier for Nigerians. Now 839 naira, starting from they no put date sharp, but they have announced an upward review. Is this something that we should still now eye Dangote for, or to? Now normal.
Now part of the process of when they talk say total deregulation with that, meaning say we no go get permanent price. But in doing that, I want Dangote to be more transparent in their statement whenever they are making it. I remember the last time when they thought say this reduction will happen, even though many stakeholders believe, say, okay, for global market too, price don't come down. But then talk, say, this is the price at the point they were even announcing it on the media at that time. They don't give us conditions, say, now because of festive period. I saw their statement that time. They don't give us the condition. Say the moment say festive period come out, then go back to the normal. The only thing everybody can easily agree with is that Dangote a businessman, he no go record loss. So the idea of again putting in there saying they've recorded the number of losses within the period to satisfy Nigerians, I no buy that kind of statement. Dangote no be Father Christmas. If then the record loss, he can find a way of okay managing the number of days, but to make it almost a month like this, and it's now coming back to this. Now the fear of monopoly will be they talk about be this. You understand? By implication now, other and the filling stations now go follow suit from today. Then go jack up their prices. The same reason again, when they plead with the Dangote and other stakeholders at that time, that same is subsidized for them. The reason why I say nobody listen to them. Because whenever the price goes up, they know they wait for anybody before they effect them. By this afternoon now you go see say then they effect them. So let them be transparent enough, but we understand say whether it goes up or down, that is part of the process of say okay, government are no day there and nobody they regulate price. The thing will go make them more interesting, dramatic, and to the benefit of Nigerians. Now when we can't get many people, we get into this business, they can't be competing among themselves. Without one, if in life may carry and go 1,200, another person may come to say, I want to sell my own 700 naira. And with that, that person market go finish before then go take around whether the price, the product still there available. So it's part of the beauty of competition.
All right, that's a part of beauty of competition. Just in 30 seconds to a minute, conclusion for today's program.
Again, just like I've been concluded yesterday, make Kano
Practically.
people calm down. Make them calm down because the situation don't get plenty angles right now. We talk about politics of how they want manage the remaining 1.5 years. Again, we will talk about okay, waiting go up in 2027. Again, we will talk about the traditional council in Kano State, how they want to take manage them. So in all this now, back and forth, insult, counter insult, accusation, counter accusation. EFCC may even jump in. From the people where they jump now, out now, they may say, okay, they don't already see them, say they chop this, then chop that. We know they hear all those revelations when they still did together. In all this, make supporters just calm down. Make them know, say, if Abba and Ganduje can sit together last night and chop their dinner together, Konkoso can still sit with any one of them and chop the same dinner together tomorrow. May they not let them use their life to do sacrifice of all this Igiaga. We go follow the decision where the governor make yesterday.
Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoniyi, for all of your take on top of the issues on ground today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
And you too.
And for you, if you sit under with us for Inside Niger, continue to spread the message. Tell everybody to touchlight us for www.CHRICEDradioandtv.com to enjoy more programs like this and enjoy most of our reports. Them we do on all social media platforms. We do YouTube, we do Facebook, we do Instagram, we do TikTok, we do X at CHRICED Radio TV. Check us out for all of those places.